Hello and welcome to this hypnotic recording for letting go of worry at bedtime. Before we begin, please ensure that you are seated or lying down comfortably and in a place where you won't be disturbed. So let's begin by lying back and settling down and just making yourself nice and comfortable. And you can notice the weight of your head resting there on the pillow. And you can be aware of your head relaxing on those pillows, knowing that they will fully support the full weight of your head, so you don't have to hold any stress or tension in your shoulders or neck. You can just let your head rest back, nice and relaxed, and let go. And you can relax your shoulders too, because you know the couch will fully support you. It can take your full weight, your full height, every muscle, every fibre of your being, as you just relax back into that couch, fully supported. Because now is the time for you to do nothing. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You can just lie back and relax. And your mind can drift and dream as you hear all the sounds around you. The sounds outside, the sounds inside the room, even the sounds in my room. None of these things need to distract or disturb you. They comfortably remind you that the world is safely still turning, and you can allow yourself a moment to just rest back, relax, and let go. You can let go of any tension in your stomach or across your shoulders. Ease off those muscles in your back and down your spine and along the muscles in your legs, down through your ankles and all the way to your feet, your toes, even your arms, and every finger loosening and relaxing, perfectly at ease, drifting and dreaming with your thoughts as you pay attention to your breathing, that gentle rise and fall that happens all by itself. And with every breath you take and every word I speak, you can just let go, let go. And now you're resting comfortably there, listening to the sound of my voice here, with your eyes closed comfortably. You can be aware of your eyes and how you're in control, and how you can open them should you wish. And that's fine, because I really wouldn't want you to not go into hypnosis too quickly. I would prefer that you discover how much easier it is to simply allow events to occur in their own time and in their own way. And as you allow that feeling to continue in a shoulder, a leg, a hand, as you continue to listen to the sound of my voice and the sounds that surround you, the ticking of a clock perhaps, or the distant murmur of traffic, paying close attention now to those feelings, those changes as they occur, as you wonder at your own ability to let go completely and drift into a trance, while your conscious mind has already begun to drift off somewhere else, allowing the body to relax and the mind to relax, without knowing at all how much more comfortable and relaxed you can become. I wonder if you can remember now those experiences of drifting off while sitting comfortably watching television, so engrossed in the storyline listening to the voices as your eyes close to rest quietly for a moment in time, hearing the music or those words spoken in that quiet and relaxed way. When a word or a sound brings to mind a particular memory and you drift into that memory, dream away for a time, come back to the words again until the words and the music become a soothing murmur, a relaxing sound heard only in the background of the mind, like a conversation overheard, a peaceful and quiet time. And the subconscious part of your mind continues to hear all that is important to you, whilst your conscious mind drifts off to another place without really noticing that there's no need for you to make the effort to try, to hear, or to understand everything that is said or not said here, as you rest so quietly there. You really have known all along how much easier it is to learn when you are so relaxed. Though I wouldn't want you to relax too quickly at first. I would prefer that you discover now how much easier it is to recognize the small changes, tiny changes, almost imperceptible changes happening in your breathing and in your pulse. How quiet and comfortable you've become as that feeling of security relaxes you even deeper than before. Your unconscious may choose to relax just one of your fingers before it continues to relax one of your thumbs. Or perhaps it will discover that your wrist may be a handier place to begin relaxing. But the conscious of your mind can enjoy being curious about exactly where those feelings will begin. And just for a moment now, consider a stone being skipped across the clear, calm surface of a pond. The stone skips once, twice, 3 times and more. Each time the intervals shorter as it loses momentum. Slowing down more and more. As it strikes the surface, the peace and tranquility is disturbed. The water flows in ripples that spread in perfect rings. But then, the stone can skip no more. All momentum is dissipated, its power lost. And so it slips quietly down beneath the surface, gently floating down past creatures that live here, drifting down gently, quietly, past the water plants. And nothing is disturbed as it finally comes to rest there, still, now on the bottom of the tranquil pool. And on the surface, even the ripples become quieter as they spread in ever-increasing circles, to disappear entirely as the surface becomes calm again. And you can take the opportunity to quietly reflect upon those problems as you recognize now that ability that is yours to relax, to let go of tension, anxiety. Aware now of your ability to see things in different ways and to accept those things that seem to be one thing and then turn out to be something else entirely. And then the difficulty and ease that can be your experience, telling the difference between souls and souls, sun and sun, bear and bear, changing old beliefs, recognizing new capabilities and capacities, learning new ways of doing things. I wonder now if you can allow those feelings to continue, the same or to deepen even more now, as you try to remember all the things I've said here, about that pool there, that television, that stone that drifted down slowly. Even as you drift with your own thoughts and allow enjoying that pleasant and comfortable experience of heaviness of arms, of legs, to continue there now as I continue to talk to you, each word that I speak, relaxing you deeper still. And your unconscious mind knows there's a state way deeper than the trance you're in right now. And I would like your unconscious mind to take you there now. And as you continue to listen, you might begin to notice how easy it is to slow down, to let go, and to feel the mind growing quieter. And it really doesn't take much effort at all. That's right. Just allow yourself to relax completely now. Every word that I say helps you go deeper and deeper, to further relax, to let go now. You don't need to do anything. The unconscious mind knows exactly how to bring peace into your life, to bring you into calm, into a deep state of rest. It's always there, looking after your best interests, keeping you safe. And as you continue to listen, you may notice the gentle beats in the background, bringing your brain into slower, deeper rhythms. And you might feel the waves of calm washing over you, softening the muscles, slowing the heartbeat and settling the mind. And I want you to imagine a young man walking through his life, carrying a large bag over his shoulder. At first, as a child, the bag is light. He barely notices it. He plays, laughs, runs freely under the sun, and at night time, he falls asleep swiftly. But as he grows older, he begins to fill the bag. Little stones of worry, memories of mistakes, fears about the future, and questions that never seem to have answers. The straps on the bag tighten a little with each worry. Year by year, the bag grows heavier. He adjusts his posture, leans forward to keep walking, but it wears on him. It begins to grind him down and becomes his way of life. As he becomes a man and then an older man, he continues to fill up the bag, and it becomes so heavy he can no longer walk upright. He stumbles, bends, wondering how much more can he carry. Then one day, he can no longer walk. He slumps down, exhausted. At that moment, he stops and looks behind him. And for the first time ever, he realizes the bag isn't just a bag. The bag has arms, legs, a face. And as he stares at what he thought was a bag, he suddenly realizes that he's looking at himself. He's been carrying his own weight, his own younger self, all these years. Sitting on his own shoulders, whispering old worries in his ears, pulling him backward, making him doubt himself, making him unhappy. And in that moment, he takes a deep breath, smiles gently, and says, "Thank you, but you can leave me now." As he speaks those words, he feels a sudden light release. The burden lifts. The whispers fade. He stands taller, free at last. And you too can imagine that feeling now. You can speak to your old worries and gently tell them, "Thank you, but you can leave me now." Because tonight you are free to rest. Tonight you are free to rest. You are free to be light, to be still, to sleep. And as you continue drifting, you may notice how the body becomes very, very heavy, so pleasantly heavy, and the mind becomes light, floating, calm and free. Every sound around you fades away, every muscle softens, and the mind drifts deeper, deeper, deeper into sleep. You are safe, you are peaceful, you are ready to sleep deeply through the night. Listen, breathe, drift.